Sophie spent years hiding her poor father from her corporate world. The night he showed up at her biggest work event, he ended up saving everything she had built. Sophie was one of the youngest executives at her company and had worked hard to make sure nobody there knew she had grown up in a small house with a father who fixed broken pipes and mopped school hallways for a living. Frank wore the same worn work boots he had owned for years and spoke simply and didn't know anything about corporate politics. And Sophie loved him more than anyone in the world. She just couldn't have him at work. So when Frank walked through the lobby of the awards event that evening, with his best shirt tucked in and his old boots on his feet, Sophie felt her stomach drop. Her manager was standing right beside her. She walked over, hugged him, and introduced him to everyone as an old family friend. Frank smiled and shook every hand and said it was nice to meet them all. Sophie spent the next hour feeling guilty and telling herself she would explain later and that Frank would understand. Then, 30 minutes before her big presentation, everything fell apart. Her files were gone. Her laptop crashed. The presentation system in the main hall went down, and the IT team said they needed time nobody had. Sophie stood at the side of the stage, watching the promotion she had worked 2 years for disappear, while 50 people sat in the room waiting. Frank appeared quietly beside her. He looked at the laptop, looked at the system, and then asked the IT team one simple question about when it had last been manually accessed. One of them checked and gave him a time. He walked to the back of the room, looked at something near the main panel, and came back and told Sophie's manager quietly that the system had been tampered with on purpose, and that the security footage from the last hour would show exactly who did it. It did. A coworker who was up for the same promotion had accessed the system during the coffee break. Security removed him before the presentation started, and Sophie's files were recovered from a cloud backup Frank had spotted that the IT team had missed. Sophie delivered her presentation to a full room and got the promotion 3 days later. That evening, she called Frank and asked how he knew what to look for. He said, 20 years of maintaining school buildings taught you to tell the difference between something that broke and something that was broken on purpose. The next company event, Sophie introduced him as her father. Frank came in the same worn work boots and shook every hand and said it was nice to meet them all. This time, Sophie didn't look away once. Comment a heart if you like the story and follow for more.